This particular cake, this, what was it? Single tier, single barrel, uh, 5-inch cake, buttercream cake. We only want to offer buttercream and cream frosting as an option. Moving on, icing flavors. Once again, we can, you can see the standard option there is vanilla, but anything else is an additional $5 per order. And that $5 per order, you can set that yourself, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. So, once again, we might turn around and say, look, we're out of cappuccino flavoring, so we're going to turn that off for this particular template, and we're also going to turn off orange, and then cake fillings. And it's the same thing, guys. You literally just go through based on whatever you have said you offer as a business, you go on and you turn them on or off, as to what you want to offer your customer. So as you can see, I have put in a lot of buttercream flavors as additional upgrades. We have chantilly cream, we have buttercream raspberry, we have mousses. We also have fresh blackberries and cream, and we also offer some fruit compote, varieties there. And as you can see, they all have an additional upgrade to the cost. So if we allow that, then the customer can select one of the premium upgrades, which once again just gets added on to that base price. And then we keep going through. We have cake themes. This is the interesting one. So given that this is not a 3D cake, there is no need to have fire truck. There's no need to have Michael Jordan. There's no need to have the Spider-Man Plus. Now, I'm a baker. I know what they look like. So we'll just, I will get to this in a minute. There's no need to have the tennis ball because it's 3D as well. And I wouldn't go Valentine's Day because we've gone a round cake, not a heart cake. So that leaves, Spider-Man Basic. So that leaves, Bacco is, Michael Jordan is on. So you can see here that we are selecting the options that the buyer can say that they don't want a design, or the design is to be confirmed with the baker. They can choose the Michael Jordan, they can choose the Spider-Man, and then we move on. So we go through. Once again, there's options there that are set, and we encourage bakers to consider these 6 dietary options. They're the most common options that people will ask for when buying cake. And once again, I have chosen to upload them into my dietary section as premium upgrades because, buying the flour for gluten-free, for example, is expensive. So most people will want to charge for that. They don't throw it into their base price because otherwise it just means, if it's in your base price, people that don't want gluten-free are inadvertently getting charged for it. So you can charge for it here. All right, so we're going to save that quote template. Okay, and we go up to the top and you will see right here at the top we have 1 tier single barrel, 3 layers, 5-inch, serving 8. And you'll see that that is ours because it's got an 8 at the end of it, and none of the others have the 8 at the end of it. Okay, so that is how you set up a quote template that covers multiple things. Let's go in and have a look at our heart double barrel. Let's have a look at our heart. So this is a heart-shaped cake. It is single tier double barrel, so that is 6 layers. So we work on 3 layers to a barrel. So, and it's a 5-inch cake. So it's a small but tall single tier heart-shaped cake. So we've gone through and we've set all of our options, and we get all the way down here to our cake themes. So given it is a heart-shaped cake, you can see that we can put images in here. So the buyer's going to be able to choose no design. They're going to be able to choose whether they want it custom and just need to confirm that a bit more with the baker. They can choose from, our Valentine's Retro Basic that I offer within my base price, or they can choose to upgrade to our Valentine's Retro Plus, which is an additional $25. I've set that as a premium upgrade, and that it's really up to the baker how they want to, and if they want to charge out premium items. But for the purpose, made a call there that well, it's full of pearls. It's got pearls all over it. It's, you know, got a lot more piping around the edge. So therefore, it's a more premium product. But you honestly can set up your themes however you want. And then dietary options and so on. And yeah, so there's a bit of an idea. Let's actually have a look at cupcakes. So cupcakes are a little bit different because there's not really a lot that sets them apart. I mean, they're the same shape, they're the same size. Generally speaking, it's just the number of cupcakes that's really going to change. So you can see here I've set up 6 cupcakes, 12 cupcakes, 24 cupcakes, and 36 cupcakes. And when you go into your cupcakes, you'll see here you still have the choice of cake flavors. So I've got one premium in there, which is red velvet, an extra $10 per order. They can choose buttercream frosting, or they can choose a cream cheese frosting, but that's if they go, that's an extra $10 per order. Once again, we have our flavors and we have themes. So they might not want a theme. They might want an assorted design, which is just a mixture of whatever the baker wants to do. You know, you may offer a baby shower design, a Christmas design. You'll see here actually, if we have a look at baby shower, so you'll see just up the top here we have baby shower girl basic, and then we have a baby shower girl plus. And you can see here that, well, I don't know if you can actually zoom in here, but the plus option, the premium baby shower girl cupcakes have fondant toppers on top, so they attract a premium price of $20 additional per order versus the standard ones up here, which are included in the price. So there's a lot that you can do. We've done something similar here. So you've got the Halloween basic cupcakes versus the Halloween plus, which are just a little bit more exciting and got a little bit more, you know, pizzazz and toppers to it. And then also any additional toppers that they may want to buy. Just a heads up, when setting your themes, sometimes you may want to set 0. You might want nothing. You might choose to not put anything in your cupcake toppers because it's all included up here in your theme. So it's horses for courses really, but we're keeping toppers there in case there was something you may want to then go one further and say, well, look, you know, here's our Halloween plus and it's got these amazing toppers on it. And you may want to include a topper down here being a birthday candle, or, you know, something that, a sparkler, for example, that, you know, whilst it's not the design as such, it's something additional that you either want on your cake or your cupcake. So we decided to keep toppers in there as optional. So however you want to address it, up to you. And then our biscuits. So you see this, we've decided to set our biscuits into loaded cookies, in 6 loaded cookies, 12 loaded cookies, 12 Anzac biscuits, and 12 gingerbread. Now you may just decide to do plain old vanilla or chocolate biscuits. You may choose to do Australian shortbread. There might be a few different things that you decide to do, but we've just done some here for the purpose of you know, helping everyone understand how this works. Let's look at the loaded cookies. So once again, you see here that we have our biscuit flavors. So we have a lot of really, really yummy biscuit flavors there. We're not saying there's any icing types on those loaded bickies because generally speaking, they're not. And then, you know, the themes, generally speaking, with loaded cookies, once again, there is no theme. They're just big chunks of beautiful, moist, gooey dough, not necessarily a Christmas theme or anything like that. So they're a lot easier to try and set up. Once again, no icing flavors, no biscuit toppers needed. And for this one, I just chose no dietary options. So very simple to do. If you set them up this way, they're forever green, very easy to upload as a quote template. So yeah, there's a bit of a walkthrough on our quote templates and how to make them as sustainable as possible. But please watch this space because we are constantly designing and iterating, and we are building in more and more smarts month by month to take the hassle and the time away from setting all of this up so bakers can spend more time baking. But look, thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at support@gotcakey.au.